Now, a new set of irons is one of the most expensive purchases you will make on your equipment as a golfer. And in the times we're living in at the moment, money's a bit tight. We're all looking to save a little bit of money on our equipment. But I think I found a way you can do that with a brand new set of irons. With this particular model coming in at just £300 for a set, I think represents some of the best value you can get in terms of buying a new set of irons. And that's the question we're going to try and answer in this video by testing it out on a launch monitor on the golf course to see exactly how it performs and whether it represents the best value for money in a new set of irons you can get right now. Okay, so I won't keep you in suspense any longer. The iron that we're talking about in this video that offers potentially incredible value for money is the Ram FX77. Now, for a 7-piece set, forwards pitching wedge, you can get this for £300 off Amazon in steel shafts. A little bit more for the graphite, which I've got here, about £330, which is still cheaper than one of the best other value sets that we've tested, the Decathlon Inesis 500 irons, which are really, really good, but they were slightly more expensive. So this potentially could even overtake that as offering the best value for money from a set of irons. As you can see, it looks like a muscleback, but it's actually a hollow-headed construction. It's got a heat-treated face, which is supposed to give you forge-like feel, and obviously the hollow-headed construction is supposed to give you really good distance and forgiveness. So that's a theory I want to put to the test here on the golf course at Peterborough Wilson Golf Club. We're going to hit some shots on a launch monitor and on the golf course, and also see how it compares to a premium iron of a similar construction and a similar loft. So I'm really excited to get stuck into this club, see how it performs inside and outside to determine whether the value for money is any good. Okay, so we know a little bit more about this Ram FX77 iron, how it's been designed, how much it costs, but how does it look? Well, I think it looks absolutely great. Kind of behind the ball and in the bag, it's got this really premium brushed satin finish to it. The profile is what you'd expect from kind of a compact distance iron. So there's a healthy amount of offset there down behind the ball, relatively thick top line, and there's kind of some decent width on the sole as well here to give you a bit more forgiveness. So, you know, generally speaking, there's a lot to like about how this iron looks, but I thought it'd be interesting to compare the looks and performance of this club versus the Mizuno Pro 225. So this is a new iron from Mizuno. It has the same 7-iron loft as the Ram FX77, so 30 degrees in the 7-iron. And initially I hit both of these clubs on launch monitor indoors using Titleist Pro 1X golf balls on the GC Quad launch monitor. And what was interesting was the Ram was nearly keeping up with this Mizuno Pro 225. It is a little bit larger, so you might expect it to go a little bit further, but actually the Mizuno was carrying a little bit further, kind of 3 to 4 yards further on average. But the interesting thing about the differences between these two was the ball flight. So the Ram was flighting the ball considerably lower than the Mizuno. So it'll be interesting to see if that replicates itself here out on the golf course. And yes, the Ram wasn't quite as fast as the Mizuno. It wasn't that far behind. And there are some differences in the kind of shaft makeup here. You see in the Mizuno I've got steel. In the Ram club I've got this US Composites graphite superlight shaft, which is only a £30 upcharge for a set forward pitching wedge. So it's obviously very different feels through the swing. But let's hit a shot with the Ram, see exactly kind of if those findings that we have on the launch monitor are replicated out on the golf course. So first shot with the Ram. Again, it has that really nice lightweight feel, sets up really nicely behind the ball. A little bit. Okay, yeah, just left of the pin there. So I'm really happy with that. It's got pin high to a flag that's 175 yards away. So I'm really happy with that. Felt really nice, really lively off the face. Pretty solid actually, surprisingly solid is what I would say. Let's just hit one with the Mizuno to see how it compares. Obviously the Mizuno Pro 225 is a little bit more compact down behind the ball. It's got less offset. It's going to appeal to probably a slightly lower handicap range of player, that's for sure. So you'll notice there, the feelings are similar, but it does flight the ball a little bit higher, and that's actually just run through the back of the green. So clearly it is giving me a bit more yardage versus the Ram, but for the price, I think you're getting quite a lot of performance out of that Ram FX77. I'm going to hit a few more shots with it, see how far it goes, see what type of dispersion we can get with this iron to understand exactly what it's all about. So in summary, I think there's a really strong case to be made for these Ram FX77 irons to be one of the best value iron sets you can buy on the market right now. I absolutely love the way these irons look, and especially how they feel. I think they feel really, really solid, powerful, explosive, and consistent as well across a relatively wide area on the face. I think performance, it could be improved, but it's pretty good. I'd like the irons to launch the ball a little bit higher, but they appear to be pretty well made, you know, with the shaft, and even this this kind of replica of a Golf Pride MCC Plus 4 grip, I think here, which Ram have added to this club, enhances the appeal of it. And I said, yes, you know, slower swingers might want a little bit more launch assistance. That aside, it offers good feel, good looks, and pretty good distance as well. And for the price, as we talked about, you know, £329 for a set of 40 pitch wedge in graphite shafts, I think there's an awful lot to like about this clubs. And if you're looking to save a bit of money with a new set of irons, I would strongly urge you to consider these Ram FX77 irons. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do click the like button if you like what you're watching, and subscribe to the Golf Monthly YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our equipment review videos. But that's all from me from Peterborough Milton Golf Club. I'll see you next time.